We have not fulfilled our commitment on the snowstorm, this time for neighborhoods and residents.
Tonight, subpar snow removal. That's what Duluth mayor is saying as the city moves into its 4th day of snow-covered streets.
Plus, budget cut impacts. UMD lays out plans to address multi-million-dollar cuts.
And lawsuit filed. Minnesota announces they're suing a major e-cigarette company for what's being called deception over vaping products.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. An apology tonight to Duluth residents after this weekend's storm.
Mayor Emily Larson came forward today taking full responsibility for the lack of snow plowing in certain neighborhoods and calling the city's work, quote, embarrassing. CBS3's Emma Quinn joins us live from the hillside neighborhoods, which are among those that waited the longest to be cleared out. Emma, you've been up there all day. What are things looking like now?
Yeah, Kristen, Tony, so right now streets have been plowed, but the sidewalks are still covered, and it's been 3 days that these people had to wait for these streets to get plowed out. Now, because of the long wait, 2 Duluth schools, including Myers-Wilkins behind me here, had to shut down for the day because the roads around the school, they couldn't get through to them, and that wasn't safe for the children. Now, like you said, Larson blamed a number of reasons of things for why it took snowplows so long to get to certain roads. She says some of the city's equipment was overused and needed repairs, and because of the compacted snow, Larson said they needed to send a grader down many of roads before they could be plowed. And as we mentioned, the east and central hillside neighborhoods were among the last to get plowed. Larson blamed that on the distribution of crews and said it was not intentional.
We have 2 bases by which we send people out east and west. By mileage, we actually have more staff and machines working west than east. The huge amount of work that remained in the neighborhoods meant that we just missed areas. And that's really just what that gets to.
Larson also apologized to the school district, acknowledging the importance of the schools and neighborhoods of public education access in our schools and neighborhoods of low incomes. And now we spent the afternoon here in the hillside neighborhood catching up with those residents and how they feel about the roads finally being plowed. And we'll hear more from them coming up at 10.
All right, Emma, before you go, do we know if any other roads still are not plowed?
So, Kristen, right now, if you do have roads that haven't been plowed, the city is asking everyone to call them and let them know so they can add them to their list. And we have all that contact information on our website at cbs3duluth.com.
All right, thanks, Emma.
Meanwhile, in Superior, Mayor Jim Payne says plow crews spent the day scraping the main streets and clearing out school crossings. They also widened residential streets. He asks anyone who still has an unplowed street or alley to contact the mayor's office. And Duluth's aerial lift bridge is still stuck in the down position tonight due to heavy ice from that weekend storm. City crews had to call off de-icing work today as melting ice made for a dangerous situation for the crews working there. Crews will be back at work tomorrow. City officials say traffic on the bridge will not be impacted.
All right, Alex joins us for a quick look at the weather. Alex, as we have been seeing, cleanup is still underway. Thankfully, it's been a pretty calm day for that to happen.
It's been a calm stretch Monday, Tuesday, and today. All good days to clear snow. There wasn't any other snowfall. We had a dusting, I think, the other night, but current conditions are pretty nice. We have mostly cloudy skies here in Duluth. Kind of a line of clouds. We'll see that on the radar, stretching from up towards North Dakota all the way down to Duluth. Looking north of North Dakota, we can see that there is some snow, and that will be affecting our weather for tomorrow. And looking at the planner for tonight, we have 28 degrees cooling down to 25 by 6 a.m. Mostly cloudy skies becoming cloudy ahead of that next snowmaker. And I'll have the details all about that snowmaker for tomorrow coming up in the full forecast.
Thanks, Alex. Well, it's a Northland tradition. Around the holidays, the First Lutheran Church is hosting its annual Lutefisk dinner tonight.
Yeah, and it's our tradition to send a new reporter from another part of the country to the dinner to try Lutefisk live on TV for the very first time. And that lucky reporter tonight, CBS3's John Cardinelli. John, how you feeling about this tasty treat tonight?
You know, Kristen, Tony, I don't really know what to expect going into this. I've never tried it before. I've heard great things. I've heard bad things. But before I try it, I'm joined here with Beatrice Ojakangis, who's been a part of the tradition for years. Can you tell me a little bit about this tradition here in the Northland?
Well, it's been part of the tradition of this church ever since it started, but it's been about 25 years now that the women took over and really changed the whole menu and the way that we cook the fish and everything, so it's a lot better than boiling it. We bake the fish.
So I heard that actually the dinner could have possibly been canceled this year. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, it could have been, but there were huge snow drifts all over around here, and I called Char and we talked about it, and we said, well, let's just cancel it. And she called Pastor Diane, and Diane says, oh, no, we can handle it. So I said, okay, and I trudged back down here and made 50 loaves of bread, and and it's okay. It's going really well, yeah.
So I'm a first-timer to this.
Yeah.
What should I expect going into this?
Well, it's hard to say because I don't know. It's been a long time ago that I first tasted it, but you're using a spoon, and it's not a soup.
Okay.
You need a fork.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try it now.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what I think. So here we go. It's not bad.
Oh.
It's really not that bad. I think I like it.
Good.
I think I like it.
Oh. Good.
All right.
I'm from the Bay Area, back in San Francisco, and I'm used to seafood, so it's nothing that I'm not used to.
Used to a lot of different kinds of foods too.
I think he needs a bigger bite.
Well,
right?
I'll send it back to you.
Hey, John, I think if we had a little pep talk beforehand. Was it what you were expecting it to be? That's what we want to know.
Was it what I was expecting it to be? No. I think everyone says it's really bad and they don't like it, and it's really not all that bad. I think you should give it a try.
See?
Maybe
I told him that. That was the advice I gave him.
Bring back a big plate, John.
Yeah, don't knock it till you try it. All right.
All right.
Thanks, John.
After months of discussion, UMD is now laying out the impacts of a multi-million-dollar budget cut. It means job and curriculum cuts. CBS 3's Jenna Wells heard from UMD administrators about the big changes ahead.
That's right. Administrators say $5.2 million must be cut to balance the university's budget for the new fiscal year. In order to do that, officials say those cuts need to come from operations and maintenance. It also means more than 24 staff layoffs. Around 29 faculty and staff will either be fully laid off or see a reduction in contracts, along with 13 graduate teaching assistant positions. Other changes, the College of Liberal Arts and School of Fine Arts will merge. While no academic programs will be completely eliminated, early childhood studies will be temporarily suspended. Masters in English will suspend new admissions for 2 years. Jazz studies will change from a major to a concentration, and the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning will close. UMD's Chancellor Lenley Black says he knows these are significant changes, but says they are necessary for the university's future.
There were some statements early on when we started this process that this was going to be devastating to UMD. It certainly is devastating to the individuals involved. There's no question about that. But this is not going to devastate us as an institution. We're going to keep moving forward.
In addition to the program changes, the university's facilities management is decreasing their repair and renovation budget by $225,000. Chancellor Black says the merger between the liberal and fine arts colleges is a point he wants to particularly emphasize. He says he has an educational background in theater, and he says that merger will help preserve the programs and faculty makeup, along with providing collaborative opportunities. Students in the programs are still concerned, though. We'll hear thoughts from a student in the School of Fine Arts coming up at 10.
All right, thanks, Jenna. 2 guilty pleas in connection to a sex trafficking bust at several Twin Ports massage parlors. Shangyan Yang and Matthew Shikes were each arrested back in March after a 1.5-year-long investigation. It focused on 3 massage parlors the couple owned, 2 in Duluth and 1 in Superior. In court yesterday, records show Yang pleaded guilty to racketeering. Shikes pleaded guilty to failing to pay taxes. Sex trafficking charges against both were dismissed. Both will be sentenced in the coming month. Meanwhile, a Tomahawk, Wisconsin woman will spend the next 5.5 years behind bars. 64-year-old Becky Peterson was sentenced Tuesday after she and another man, Mark Moore, conspired to sell more than 50 grams of meth in Ashland County. It happened at a farm in the town of Peaksville. Peterson pleaded guilty in June of 2019. Moore pleaded guilty last November and was also sentenced to 5.5 years in prison. As part of the investigation, an undercover officer conducted 8 controlled buys totaling more than 60 grams of meth. Police served a search warrant in June of 2018. They found 30 grams of meth and more than $11,000 cash.
2 crashes on I-35 this evening causing headaches for drivers. The first is on southbound I-35 near 40th Avenue West. That's the crash you're seeing here. It was causing backups as far as the Can of Worms. The second was on northbound I-35. It's between the 27th Avenue West and 21st Avenue West exits. It was also causing some delays.
A man is dead after a train hit the commercial truck he was driving. It happened just after noon today, not far from Cotton. The St. Louis County Sheriff's Office says a CN freight train hit the truck at an uncontrolled railroad crossing. The man was found unconscious in a ditch and died at the scene. Authorities have not released his name. The crash is under investigation.
The words of teens who are addicted to vaping moved the state of Minnesota to file a lawsuit against e-cig maker Juul today. Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan discussed the suit at a press conference today. She says Minnesota teens are addicted to vaping and sometimes scared when they can't quit. The state is suing Juul for what it calls deceptive marketing targeting youth. It also claims Juul violated state consumer protection laws, breached its duty of reasonable care, and created a public nuisance.
We must hold these companies accountable for targeting our young people to keep them in business by ensuring that they are hooked on these products. It's not okay, and today we stand up and say no more.
Other states have already filed similar lawsuits. Juul claims vaping is healthier than traditional cigarettes and can be a good way to quit. Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, it's lit after being delayed due to the snowstorm. Superior's holiday tree shut.
And all details on how much snow we'll see tomorrow, and I'm tracking a bigger system for Monday. All the details coming up.
CBS 3 News is brought to you by Spirit Mountain.
However you say happy holidays, say it on a cake from DQCakes.com. For the warm and cozy. For the unprepared. For the thought that counts. And for the cake you actually want to eat. At DQCakes.com, you can choose from hundreds of designs, and in a few easy clicks, pick a cake, pick a design, and create the perfect holiday cake. Say happy holidays at DQCakes.com. This is fan food, not fast food.
Snow doesn't stand a chance when you have a Kubota RTV. The RTV X features a power module and PTO connection for unrivaled versatility and performance. You can connect a snowblower, broom, V-blade, or straight blade in seconds and clear your driveway in minutes. Right now, get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 48 months. See your local Kubota dealer today.
No one serves you better than Lula Gentleman.
Stop by your local Super One Liquor for all your party and gathering needs. With locations throughout the Northland and northern Wisconsin, Super One Liquor has a commitment to delivering outstanding service, variety, and top quality wines and spirits. And don't forget the massive variety of ice-cold beer and beverages, all at the low prices you've grown to expect. Visit superoneliquor.com anytime to view our weekly ads and in-store specials.
So stop by your local Super One Liquor store. Come for the service. Lead with the savings.
The Dish voice remote just got even more powerful. Why'd we put so much technology in there?
You don't think I've watched a lot of football? You want to put a little wager on it? Bet.
So you can settle that bet without ever taking your eyes off the game.
How many D1 football teams are there?
What you do with that power?
Oh, it's gotta hurt.
Well, that is totally up to you.
Don't look so sad, man. Come on, we're having fun.
New Dish voice remote with the Google Assistant. Dish, tuned into you.
Great Lakes Stone.
Not only are we your reliable resource for quality building products in the Northland, we're now offering a full-service installation with our workmanship guarantee. With our network of landscape and masonry professionals standing by to work with our clients, There's still time to get on our schedule for winter. Call or stop in today or schedule an exclusive one-on-one appointment at our website at GreatLakesStone.com.
All right, let's get to it. Oh my God. It's time for some love. A new survivor tonight at 8/7 Central on CBS.
Worst Ebola outbreak in years, where the air itself will be trying to kill you.
It's go time. It's a hot zone. The disease is fast acting.
Stepping right into a zombie apocalypse.
A new SEAL team tonight at 9/8 Central on CBS. CBS3 Weather is brought to you by Lulich Implement.
We had a warm day today, high of 34 degrees. That's quite a bit above average. Our average high is only 26 here in Duluth, low of around 12 degrees. Taking a look at some of our weather headlines for the upcoming forecast. We have a weak clipper system that's making its way through the area for tomorrow, and another one that will be making its way to the north of us for Friday night into Saturday morning. So weak clipper systems, I'll be tracking those all through the weekend. And then watching Monday. Monday we have a bigger system. And it's iffy right now. There's one model that's showing it hitting us completely. Another one showing it kind of missing to our southwest. And then after that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have a big cool down. Temperatures cool down into the near 0 degrees for high temperatures. Looking at the weather surface map, we can see we have that weak system on Thursday. This jet stream is just small little kinks in it. Same for Friday night into Saturday. But on Sunday, we have a big transition of a low pressure system with a cold front bringing that cold air for Monday, and then the jet stream really digs down, and we have that larger system for Monday, and I'll be tracking that one out in the future cast, and you can track that out all weekend long. Thursday at 6 a.m. we have that snow making its way in. Most of it is to the north. International Falls, Ely, Big Fork, Hibbing areas getting some moderate snow. Light snow here in Duluth, moving on into the afternoon. Still seeing some light snow. Again, moderate snow, Ely, Silver Bay, Grand Marais, where they could see upwards of 3 inches of snow, especially places like Ely. By 9 p.m., the snow is mostly gone, just cloudy skies. Looking at Friday, starting off with some sunshine and moving on to Friday afternoon. With the sun goes away, and there's that other clipper system. Again, north areas, International Falls, Ely, north of Hibbing, has the best chance for seeing some snow from that one as well. But again, it's another weak system, so only 1 to 2 inches, maybe 3 for that one as well. Saturday, another cloudy day. How much snowfall are we going to see from this system tomorrow? Not much. This model is showing 1.4 in Ely, 1.2 in Orr, Duluth, just a ½ an inch. I think that's pretty good for the Duluth, around a ½ to an inch. Ely could see as much as 1 to 3 inches, pretty fluffy snow. Temperatures are going to be pretty chilly tonight. Tomorrow, we're only getting highs around 33 degrees here in Duluth. Up on the hill, probably around 30. Cooler areas to the east. We'll look to the east. You can see Watersmeet 24, Ironwood, a high of only 26 degrees tomorrow. So tomorrow's a little bit cooler than today was, as we had a high of 34. Looking at the 7-day forecast, we have Thursday, 60% chance of flurries, just 1 inch around here in Duluth. Friday, partly cloudy. By Saturday, it warms up to 28 degrees, mostly cloudy. And then on Sunday, mild 33. And on Monday, there's the system I'm tracking, 50% chance of snow. I'm watching that one. And look at the highs on Monday, only 10 degrees with that snow falling. Tuesday, a high of 2. And Wednesday, a high of just 1 degree.
All right, some cold days ahead. Yeah. Thanks, Alex.
Well, Superior is shining just a little bit brighter tonight. That's because the city lit the community tree at about 5:30. Here is a live look at that right now. Now, the tree was supposed to be lit last week, but was rescheduled to tonight due to the snowstorm. This year's event is being held in conjunction with Small Business Saturday to kick off the holiday shopping and giving season.
Ah, what a beautiful tree there. Well, the kids stuck home from school once again could attend free events put on by the city. Duluth Parks and Recreation, the Neighborhood Youth Services, and the Duluth YMCA worked together to hold the events. One happened at the Harbor Highlands, which opened at 9 a.m. The children could get free lunch as part of the program. The Grant Recreation Center also opened. They saw only a few children as well. Both centers closed at 5 o'clock tonight.
Kelly's here to talk a little bit about sports. Sports, that's what you do, yeah.
And hockey. UMD men's hockey looking to rebound from that weekend sweep. The team has forgotten and moved on from that tough weekend against Mankato, but that doesn't mean they're not learning from it. That's next.
Don't be cold this winter. Get to the Northland's winter clothing headquarters, Northwest Outlet.
CBS3 Live Cams are brought to you by Kohler Toyota. New state-of-the-art dealership. Same President's Award-winning service. KohlerToyota.com.
Come on down to Barker's Island Waterfront Grill for Thursday night barbecue. Try our award-winning ribs with your choice of potato and a salad bar. Thursday night barbecue is every Thursday from 4 to 9 p.m. only at Barker's Island Waterfront Grill.
Feel your devices come alive. Speeds from 100 meg up to 1 gig. Stunning streaming video. Unbeatable power. Wi-Fi on blast. 99.9% network reliability. 100% incredible. Switch to Extreme Internet 100 today for $34.99 a month for 1 year. Call 844-EXTREME2.
Visit Bender's Shoes and step into style with new arrivals from Rieker and Ramonte. Enjoy modern European styling in footwear designed with features that ensure comfort with every step. Come in today and give them a try. We're located in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Duluth.
On the economy, a unique leader, Mike Bloomberg's created over 400,000 jobs. As president, an opportunity economy that works for us. Tax fairness, where the wealthy pay their fair share. Education, affordable college and high-skill vocational training so people can succeed in the new economy. Economic security, lower-cost health care, and affordable middle-class housing. Proven leadership on jobs to build an economy where people don't just get by, they get ahead.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
If your home smells like rotten eggs during the winter months, it could be dangerous, toxic methane gas from a sewer vent. The Sewer Skewer is your permanent solution that requires a one-time purchase and simple drop-in installation. It's your insurance policy for protection all winter long. The Sewer Skewer is for farms, homes, or any other residential properties. It's great for septic systems. To see our many retail locations or purchase online, visit sewerskewer.com.
Voice command navigation with Waze. Wi-Fi. Wireless charging. 104 cubic feet of cargo room and seating for 8. Now that's a sleigh. Ford Expedition. Built for the holidays.
During the Ford Built for the Holidays event, get over $10,000 in total savings on an Expedition. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
America's Most Watched Network. Tonight starting at 7, only on CBS3 Duluth. Then stay tuned for CBS3 News at 10. Now, CBS3 Sports with Kelly Hinson.
Earlier this week when we talked about UMD's drop in the national polls, we told you not to panic, and you shouldn't if you're a Bulldog fan. Yes, UMD suffered a tough home sweep at the hands of the best team in the entire country this past weekend. The Bulldogs managed only to put 2 goals on the board in the entire weekend, one courtesy of Kobe Roth on Friday and the other from Justin Richards on Saturday. But guys, there's plenty of season still to be had, and oftentimes it's losses like these that the teams learn from the most.
Well, certainly Friday. Friday was like men among boys. I said that before. Yeah, right, after the last 40 minutes. they were physically stronger. They won battles. They won races to pucks. I thought Saturday we were better. They're a heavy team. They're a veteran team. I'm not surprised. We knew that they were going to be very good, and they were.
They are just hard, physical team to play against, and they gave us nothing in the offensive zone. Absolutely nothing. They shot plays right away, and I think that was a good test for us to see kind of where we are offensively and what we need to work on.
It will be about forgetting the past and looking toward the future this weekend. UMD closes out their final conference slate of 2019 this Friday and Saturday at Omaha down in Nebraska. Both games will be on My 9 Sports both nights at 7:07 p.m. As for the UMD women's team, Friday and Saturday were two very different games on the East Coast this past weekend. UMD fell to Quinnipiac on night 1 of the Nutmeg Classic in Connecticut. The Bobcats scored 3 unanswered goals in the second and third. UMD cut the lead to 2 with a late power play goal, but they ended up falling 4-2. Night 2 was a different story. UMD rebounded with a 5-1 win in which Sydney Brott said they went in pissed off with 4 different scores, stepping up.
I mean, we wanted to respond. Friday was very disappointing for our team in general, so we were looking for a response from our group, and we got it, and so we're happy with that. But would like to eliminate the situation that happened on Friday where we just, I think, took Quinnipiac for granted. Can't do that. No team is good enough to play that way and expect to get a win. So really disappointed with that, but happy with the rebound.
UMD will face yet another team that has grabbed the #1 ranking in the entire country, the also defending national champions, Wisconsin, this Friday and Saturday on the road in Madison. The UMD volleyball team starts another NCAA run tomorrow afternoon. A pair of players have already been named to the ABCA Central All-Region team, setter Emily Baltz and Kate Berg. Baltz has played in every set for the Dogs this season and has 516 assists, averaging 12 per set. Berg also played in every set, knocking down a season total 199 kills, averaging almost 5 a set. The Bulldogs take on #9 ranked Central Missouri in the first round of the Central Regional Tournament tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Finally, switching gears to high school hockey, be sure to tune in to our first Thursday night face-off show on CBS3 tomorrow night. All the high school hockey you can handle right here tomorrow night, Thursday, CBS3, News at 10.
This is the place to be.
This is the place to be on a Thursday night.
How many different rinks are you guys going to go to tomorrow?
Gosh, I think we've got 5 right now.
Okay.
We're trying to make it to 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of work goes into this. I mean,
a lot of work.
That's a lot of rinks to get to.
A lot of traveling, because we really want to make an effort, you know, get up to the range.
Yes,
we got
love that.
We got a Hibbing Chisholm game on the docket tomorrow that we have to do because of our very own Kristen Bakke.
Looking forward to it. Yeah. Thanks, Kelly.
I have a question for you, Kelly. I'm a big hockey fan. What is the matchup you want me to go see this weekend? I'm looking forward to see some high school hockey.
This weekend? Well, I don't know about this weekend, but tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
CEC is playing. And that's going to be a really, really, really good matchup. Well, that's our lead matchup, so definitely that. You'll probably be working, though.
I am working tomorrow, unfortunately.
Kelly will keep you updated, though.
You can tune in at CBS3. Yeah. Or watch my 9, both Friday and Saturday.
All right, I love this. All right, Alex, now to you. A question for you. What's going on the rest of the night for weather?
So the rest of the night, we're just going to have a pretty calm night, and temperatures cooling down to the mid-20s, so staying mild. And then tomorrow we do have that system with a 60% chance of some light snow, heavier snow as you head up towards Canada, and then as you look towards the early next week, very cold.
Arctic air.
Thanks for joining us.